So today I want to talk to you about Canva. Canva is a website that basically allows you to put together infographics, flyers, posters using images, and it is really, really a phenomenal tool. Probably one of my top favorite tools. So you have a couple options here. This is the pricing guide. There is the free version, which of course has some limitations. There are times when maybe you have to pay for an image if you want to use it. The Pro is $12.95 per month and the Enterprise is $30. And it says here that classrooms and nonprofits, that it's free. So that's something worth looking into. But I will tell you that Canva, if you end up having to go with the Pro, is 100% so worth it. I think it is one of the best tools. So let me show you what we can do with Canva. We can do lots. So when you go to your Canva page, once you have an account, it'll give you all these templates and ideas that you could kind of go with. So you could do brochure, announcement, Zoom virtual background, business card, magazine cover, postcards, infographics, if you really wanted to do an infographic in particular, if you wanted to do a postcard, if you wanted to make a collage or put together a logo. You can do so much with this. So I highly recommend exploring all of the options that it has and finding out if it's something you really want. Like, I know I'm going to be using it for my newsletter. So let's put something together just so I can show you how easy it is. So here it starts blank, and then I have the option of picking kind of some templates that are already there. So currently there's a lot of COVID ones. There's back to business because of COVID, and there's some holiday ones since those are coming up. You've got a lot that you can pick from, and while you see it here, it's still adjustable. So I think that's what I like too, is it's not a template that you're stuck with. You can still make changes. So I like this one. It's very Great Gatsby, so we'll pick this one. So let's say I want to invite people to the webinar. So I would just tell people what my event is. So just like that, I've put together a flyer, right? It has two parts to it, like an invitation. The second part's right here. But I don't have to use that. I'm going to just stick with the one page I have. So in just a few seconds, really, I created a webinar invitation. So I could name this so that it can be used later. I could make a copy of this and then make this for each one. I could save it into a folder of mine. And with this, I could change this graphic. I could change this background color. It doesn't have to be that. It could, I can change the font. I can change anything. I can upload a photo. I can use stock photos that are already pre-made. I can add shapes, styles, text, music for when you have kind of movable ones. You can make videos, background. So there's a lot you can do, probably more than I even know how to do, which I think is great because that means there's plenty that this can be used for, and there's probably a lot more. And I think that's a really great tool when it just kind of keeps going and going. So when I'm done with this, all I would do is hit download. And I can decide, do I want this to be a PDF? Do I want this to be an image? Am I planning on putting it into an email? I'm probably going to do that, so let me go ahead and use this. Do the PNG. It's going to download it for me. And it's going to pop up right in the corner once it's done. It doesn't take very long, and it's really well put together and done. Cool. Let's see if it tries. There we go. That's the first time that's ever happened to me, of course. So this is what a design would look like. And so just with that, easy peasy. So you still could go back and make something else if you wanted to do a save the date, if you wanted to do business cards to go with it, if you wanted to prepare thank you cards, if you wanted to make certificate to give to people after the webinar, you could do that. If you wanted to make an infographic to go along with the webinar, you could do that and keep it all digital, so it's not like everything has to be on paper. So I really love Canva. There is so much you can do with it, so I recommend it as a tool to try out, play around with, and if you think you have the free version and it's going well for you, I would recommend the pro version. It has been absolutely a lifesaver for creating content. So if you're looking to put stories out and do storytelling for your community action agency, this is a great tool to use. Thanks.